Here we're going to put a line around the outside of the body. This is with the foot at toe touch, not at foot plant, just to make that note. So here we are, toe touch, both of these guys. Now we're at heel plant. Red's going to be toe touch. Yellow is foot plant or stride. Just want to find the differences that these gentlemen go through. Rosario is going to be coming out of his stance a little bit to get to this ball. Hunter's staying within. Looking pretty good on both edges. Here we go. So we have red at toe touch, green at foot plant, yellow at contact, blue on the after swing. All staying pretty similar. All staying pretty close. Moving on, we're going to go here, check out the bat angles. Right here is at toe touch. So we got 135 for Rosario, 93 for Hunter, 94 for Hunter. Here on the left, that's at toe tap. Here at foot plant, we're going to get this. Let's see here. Rosario is going to change. Let's try and find that bat right there. There we go. There's that angle. So Rosario is going from 135 to 145, so an increase of 10 degrees. While Hunter over here is going to have an increase of... So we have Rosario going from 135 to 145 to 128, as Hunter is going 94, 140, 117. So both of them, we're going to see them increase from toe tap to foot plant, and then from foot plant to contact, they're decreasing. So if you were to watch my video with Trevor Story Simmons, the angles are going to be flipped on them. So if you, in that video, Story is going from 126 to 120, so it's decreasing and then increasing to the next angle. These guys are doing the opposite, so their angle is going to go from big to small to big, just because I have the angle flipped on the other side. Continuing on, we're going to go and chop them in half. We have the upper half and the lower half. Just going to try and figure out what side is going first. If the bottom half goes first or if the upper half goes first. Just trying to see from the pitcher's standpoint, which is also where all of the coaches do their soft toss, their BP and everything. So this is a good angle for you coaches to be looking at. I know it's tough to try and break it down into slow motion when you're watching live, but here we're going to start to see that we're going to see their front thigh, their hip, and then also their shoulders start working towards. Rosario's going to go towards first base, while Hunter's going to go towards third base, and then the bat just comes around. The bat is working on its own, essentially. So our body is going away, rotating, not moving forward. And once we flip this camera around here in a little bit, we're going to see that. But the bat's going to work around that spine, and then the body is going to work its way towards for a righty, third base dugout, and for a lefty, the first base dugout. Moving on, we're going to try and figure out if they grow or not with their backside. So we're going to mark a little line there. Their body angle again. Just want to see them work. Not necessarily going into the next stages of the swing, but how they work. Here we're going to find the correlation of the shoulder plane and bat plane, which I believe is going to be very similar. We're going to see that here with Rosario, but we're not going to see that here with Hunter. And I believe why that is because his bat angle goes from 90 to close to 90, where he's at toe tap, like we talked about. And it's just such a big increase in such a short amount of time. That's why I think we have such a different angle between the two. Moving on, flipping to the side here, we're going to check and see. I'm just going to put almost outlines of their lower half just to try and figure out the process and the steps, what moves what. So what we're going to see here is they have not committed to the swing yet. The lower half has started to swing, but they have not committed to where if a first base or third base umpire was asked on an appeal, they would not say that they attempted at the ball. But they are swinging. So here we're going to see that both of the thighs are facing towards us, and nothing has rotated yet until we start getting to here, contact. Okay, and just watching and following slow motion. So at contact, their front legs are going to be straight, creating almost like a dam, so that way the energy and the weight distribution that we are having come from the backside is actually going to go into the ball and not just to continue. That's what the front leg is going to be. And I want to take time really quick just to point out, look at the back foot on both of these guys when they're going through their swing. This is what I'm talking about with a weightless back foot, that the foot isn't necessarily off of the ground, but there's no weight on the back foot. So here we're going through just seeing the differences between the two and the similarities. Honestly, like I said earlier, these guys are very good hitters. They're going to have similarities. Here we're going to split the body in half. And what we're going to see from the side closer to the catcher is that's the side that's trying to tell us to stay. That is the leg that's going to stay in the exact same place. That's the back half, the back arm, the scap muscle. All of those muscles and body parts are going to try and stay in the same spot, while the front half is going to try and pull everything forward towards the pitcher. So that's how we're going to create tension and a snap, and we're going to see that more so here with the back leg, is that we're going to build tension, build by stretching that groin, stretch, as we see here, the knee and the leg stay in the same spot, but the whole body starts moving towards the pitcher. And that's how we grow tension. That's how we create a snap-like quick action to the swing. And we're seeing that here. The leg starts turning and we get into the zone. Okay? So we need to build tension by trying to bring the back half, by keeping the back half, the back leg, the back arm, the back scap in the same spot, but having the front half say, no, we got to go, we got to attack, we got to get into it. Here we have pitch plane, and we're trying to figure out when do they enter the zone and when do they exit the zone. So we're going to see both of these gentlemen stay on plane and get on plane very early, and they stay on plane very well. So Rosario here is going to get on plane right about where his back knee is in the stance, and he's going to exit just in front of the front foot. Same thing here with Hunter, but Hunter looks like he can reach out a little bit further. Get on plane early, stay on plane. That's what we're seeing here. Okay, they're going to swing down to the ball, which there is a downswing to the ball. Just depending on at what point in your swing do you do it. That's where the differences of coaching comes in. A lot of coaches will teach you got to swing down before, which is kind of what we're seeing here. Some say you have to swing down to it. It's just a matter of preference, I guess, of the coach. But here we're seeing swing down, get on plane, stay on plane. Thank you.